Have you ever stopped to think why some women give off an impression of elegance and wealth, even wearing simple clothes, while others, even investing a fortune in accessories, end up looking overdone or classless? Look, I'm going to tell you something I discovered after 40. It's not about how much you spend, it's about how you choose your accessories. And today I'm going to share 7 tricks I learned by observing truly elegant women. You know what impresses me most? Item number 6 is something most women do completely wrong, and when you find out what it is, you'll understand why so many times our appearance looks forced instead of naturally elegant. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create that look of a successful and sophisticated woman without needing to spend a fortune. Let's go. Tip 1. Use genuine pearls instead of flashy costume jewelry. The first trick is about pearls. And I know many people think pearls are old-fashioned, but let me tell you why you're missing one of the most powerful weapons of feminine elegance. You know that situation when you look in the mirror and feel like something is missing from the look. You put on a shiny necklace, some big earrings, and still can't achieve that air of sophistication. The problem is that very flashy costume jewelry ends up shouting, "Look at me," in a way that's not natural. It's like you're trying too hard, and that automatically diminishes the perception of class. Pearls do exactly the opposite. They have a subtle shine, a discreet elegance that whispers sophistication instead of shouting. A genuine pearl reflects light in a unique way, has a luminosity that costume jewelry simply cannot imitate. You don't need to buy a $5,000 pearl necklace. Nowadays, there are beautiful cultured pearls at affordable prices. A pair of small earrings, a simple necklace. This already transforms any basic look into something elegant. And since we're talking about elegance, if you want more tips like these, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. But wait, because the next item is about something you use every day. Tip 2. Invest in a classic gold or silver watch. Let's talk about watches, and I bet you never thought of your watch as a key piece to look richer and more elegant. You know that story that the watch is the first thing people notice about you? It's really true, because it's one of the few accessories that's always visible. When you gesture, when you grab something, the mistake I see many women making is wearing those colorful sports watches or huge smartwatches in situations that call for more elegance. There's nothing wrong with these watches, but they convey a more casual message. A classic watch, whether gold or silver, with a metal band and clean face, has an incredible power to elevate any outfit. It's like it says, "This woman has good taste and knows how to dress." When I say invest, it doesn't mean you need to buy a Rolex. There are brands that make beautiful classic watches at fair prices. The important thing is to choose a timeless design. A practical tip: if you wear more gold jewelry, go with a gold watch. If you prefer silver, choose silver. This consistency in metals makes all the difference. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Tip 3. Choose only 2 or 3 accessories simultaneously. This one is a mistake I used to make a lot. It's that situation when you're getting ready, you put on a necklace, then think you need earrings, then add a bracelet, ring, watch. And when you look, it seems like you're wearing the entire jewelry store. The problem with too many accessories is that it confuses the eye. Instead of creating elegance, it creates visual pollution. And you know what impression this gives? That you're trying too hard to impress, that you don't have confidence in your own style. Truly elegant women follow the less is more rule. When you wear few, well-chosen accessories, each one stands out. The rule I use is maximum 3 accessories at a time. It could be watch plus earrings plus necklace, or watch plus bracelet plus statement ring. The important thing is that they have harmony. If you chose to wear a statement accessory, the more eye-catching one, the others should be more discreet. For example, if you put on an elaborate necklace, go with small earrings. Tell me here in the comments, have you also left the house feeling like you were over-accessorized? Tip 4. Opt for delicate jewelry instead of bulky pieces. Let me tell you something that completely changed my relationship with accessories. Discovering that delicate jewelry has much more power than large and flashy pieces. The problem with very bulky jewelry is that they end up eating you. Instead of complementing your natural beauty, they become the protagonist of the look. And then you end up looking like you're dressed up for a party. Delicate jewelry does the opposite. They enhance your beauty without competing with you. A thin necklace, small but well-made earrings, discreet rings. These accessories whisper elegance. And look how interesting. Delicate jewelry is also more versatile. You can wear that same thin necklace both with a basic blouse and with a dress for a special dinner. When I say delicate, I don't mean fragile or cheap. I mean proportioned, elegant, well-designed. A thin gold chain of quality is infinitely more elegant than a thick necklace that peels in a week. And if you're enjoying these practical tips, don't forget to leave your like on the video. Tip 5. Maintain consistency in metals without mixing gold and silver. This one is a mistake I see every day, and that can ruin a look that was beautiful. It's the mixture of metals, gold with silver, in an uncoordinated way. Look, I completely understand why this happens. You have some gold pieces you love, other beautiful silver ones, and when it's time to get ready, you want to wear everything. But the visual result is always confusing. Consistency in metals is one of the most basic rules of elegance, and when you master this, your look automatically becomes more harmonious and sophisticated. This doesn't mean you can never mix gold and silver. You can, but it has to be intentional. For example, if you have a piece that already mixes both metals, then you can play with that combination. But the general rule is, chose gold, go with gold. Chose silver, keep it silver. Tell me here in the comments, are you more team gold or team silver? Tip 6, prefer genuine leather bags without ostentatious logos. And we arrive at item 6. The one I promised would surprise you. It's about bags, but it's not what you're thinking. The mistake I see constantly is women investing a fortune in bags full of logos, thinking this will give an impression of wealth. But exactly the opposite happens. You know those bags that you can recognize the brand from far away, that have the logo stamped all over? They end up giving an impression of new money, of someone trying to prove something. True elegance lies in discreet quality. A genuine leather bag, well-made, with classic design and without screaming logos, it speaks for itself. When someone looks, they think, what a beautiful bag, not what an expensive brand. And here's a secret. A quality leather bag without a famous brand can cost half the price of one with a logo and still look more expensive and elegant. Genuine leather has a texture, a smell, a durability that synthetic material will never be able to imitate. And over time, it becomes even more beautiful. To look richer and more elegant, prefer neutral colors: black, brown, beige, nude. These colors go with everything and never go out of style. Tip 7. Invest in glasses with elegant, high-quality frames. And we arrive at the last trick, which is about something many people underestimate: glasses. You know why glasses are so important? Because they sit on your face, which is the first thing people look at when they see you. Well-chosen glasses can enhance your features, give personality to the look. The problem is that many people treat glasses as something purely functional. They go to the optician, grab the first one they can see well with, and that's it. But glasses are an accessory, and like any accessory, they communicate something about you. A superior quality frame, well-designed, that matches the shape of your face, makes you look more elegant instantly. Some practical tips. If you have a round face, prefer more angular frames. If you have a square face, go with more rounded frames. If you have an oval face, almost everything looks good. About frame colors. For a more elegant look, prefer neutral colors like black, tortoise brown, or transparent. We've reached the end of our 7 tricks, and I hope you've noticed the pattern. Elegance is not about spending a lot. It's about choosing well. It's about quality instead of quantity, subtlety instead of ostentation. Let's recap: pearls instead of flashy costume jewelry, a classic watch, Maximum 3 accessories at a time: delicate jewelry, consistency in metals, leather bags without ostentatious logos, and quality glasses. The transformation these tricks can make to your image is incredible. You'll start to notice that people look at you differently. You yourself will feel more confident and elegant. If these tips made sense to you, leave your like here on the video and subscribe to the channel, because I always bring content like this. And tell me here in the comments, which of these tips will you start applying first? And I'll leave a spoiler for the next video. I'm going to teach how to build an elegant capsule wardrobe with just 20 pieces. If you loved these tips, then what's coming next, you're simply going to fall in love with. Right here beside, I've left a video that's practically a manual for you to continue becoming that elegant, powerful woman who exudes confidence, presence, and that air of sophistication that everyone notices. And it doesn't stop there. There's also a complete playlist full of videos that will further elevate your style, your image, and your self-esteem in a practical, accessible way without needing designer brands. Click now, because every video you watch is one more step for you to become that woman who enchants wherever she goes. Let's continue this wonderful journey together. I'll see you now in the next video.